Well, the truth is out there, so the popular 90s TV show The X-Files said. Well, today the search for that truth has moved from science fiction to Capitol Hill in Washington. A House panel is unfolding at a hearing on UFOs, now known as UAPs, and whether they pose a security threat. The CBC's Magda Gabriselasi has more.
We've all seen the videos of reported sightings of unidentified flying objects. But today, witnesses with military backgrounds told members of Congress that the government is holding back information on what it knows. They appeared at the hearing on unidentified anomalous phenomena, UAPs, or UFOs, as they're more commonly known. This retired commanding officer recalls what he and his fellow pilots saw back in 2004 during a training session off the coast of California.
All four of us, because we were in F-18Fs, so we had pilots and Wizzo in the back seat, looked down saw a white tic-tac object with a longitudinal axis pointing north-south and moving very abruptly over the water like a ping-pong ball. There were no rotors, no rotor wash, or any sign of visible control surfaces like wings.
Former Navy pilot Ryan Graves says he witnessed them too, and so have dozens of other military and commercial pilots that he's spoken to.
As we convene here, UAP are in our airspace, but they are grossly underreported. These sightings are not rare or isolated, they are routine. Military aircrew and commercial pilots, trained observers whose lives depend on accurate identification, are frequently witnessing these phenomena.
And whistleblower David Grush, a former intelligence official, has claimed that the U.S. government has in its possession intact or partially intact non-human vehicles. He also says there are ongoing efforts to silence people from talking about what they know.
I do have knowledge of active planned reprisal activity against myself and other colleagues, and it's very, very upsetting to me.
Coming from where?
Certain senior leadership at previous agencies I was associated with.
Now, according to the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, over the last 2 decades or so, there are hundreds of reported sightings of UAPs, or UFOs. But in another hearing earlier this year, a Pentagon official said while there are more sightings, there's no evidence of aliens. Magda Gabriselasi, CBC News, Washington.